Okay. Whew. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Jeff Scooter Show. I am your host, Jeff Scooter. I barely know her, and today we are talking about Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes, something that I have been trying to hammer home for the last couple of months. It was like one of the first videos I made on this channel about how Randy Orton should turn heel. But did he? Did Randy turn heel? I really don't think so. I think Cody was the heel since he's turned into the WWE champion. To be completely honest with you, from multiple storylines, Cody Rhodes has been the heel. It's not as prevalent in the AJ Styles feud because AJ Styles was like a massive dick in that storyline. For sure. Pretended he was retiring, wasn't retiring, attacked Cody, hit him off the steps, cool. But then, Cody, after AJ Styles says he quit, he still hit him with the steel steps from what I remember. That's very heelish. Very John Cena, good guy doing heel stuff kind of things. And the John Cena treatment. He's literally the new John Cena. It's unbelievable. He hits AJ Styles with the steel steps. Heel. Kevin Owens says, I have a problem with you tag teaming with Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns has made my life a living hell for the last, ever since I've been here in the WWE. And Cody was like, yeah, I hear you, but I'm still going to tag team with him, and you're going to have to get over it. That's a heel, man. That's you're one of your best friends, someone that you considered family, is telling you to please, like, just chill out with hanging out with Roman Reigns, and you're like, no, I have to hang out with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is my guy. Heel. What else? Let me check my notes, make sure I'm not missing anything. Randy Orton, King of the Ring. Randy Orton tries to expose the turnbuckle, and he's like, you know what? I'm actually not gonna hit my friend with a turnbuckle. I'm actually not gonna punt my friend in the face. And Cody was like, word, I'm gonna attack your back for the entire match that you just got double fusion. I'm just gonna attack it the whole time. After I attack your back for 40 minutes, I'm gonna throw you into that exposed turnbuckle, and then I'm gonna capitalize on that, and I'm gonna win. And then I'm gonna dedicate the match to you afterwards. I gotta say, my mentor Randy Orton, you're gonna have to do that. Really? Word? Cool. They've been teasing Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes since like the day that Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes were on War Games together, right? And even before then, when RK Bro was around and Cody was around, they still, like, people were still asking for Randy versus Cody. Like, right when Cody came back and he was at Randy Orton's, I think it was his 20th year anniversary or something like that on Monday Night Raw, people were talking about it then. They were like, oh, when is Randy versus Cody happening? 4 years later, we are finally getting it. I guess we just had to trust the long-term storytelling, brother. And I mean, and sometimes long-term storytelling can be kind of bad just because, you know, interest and people can get hurt and people can leave the company and I guess you can come back and yada, yada, yada. But sometimes it's great. And this is one of those moments where I will say I was wrong. And it was fine, even though Randy Orton was just floundering for a while. It feels right to have this match at a WrestleMania. Yeah, it's the right match, for sure. Flash forward to the Royal Rumble. It's Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes are looking like they're going to hit each other. And Randy was like, you know what? No. You're my boy. I am going to help you in this match if you help me in this match. And that's sure, you could say it's inadvertent, sure, but he didn't stop Randy Orton from getting eliminated after he hit Randy with a Cody cutter. To say that Randy turned heel in this scenario is just incorrect. Randy was just doing what Randy needed to do, and that is get revenge for everything that Cody has done over the last 3 to 4 years on the main roster. Now, Randy Orton, for some reason, did a 2009 MacBook Skype call to Monday Night Raw this past Monday and said that wrestling has more than one royal family. And obviously, we know that's Cody Rhodes' entrance and that's his whole moniker and whatever. But who could he be talking about? Some people are saying it's The Rock. I get it. Fatu and Hawaii family is insane. Like, literally insane how many family members there are in the world of pro wrestling. It's nuts. Then some people were saying that it could be Ted DiBiase Sr. That would be super interesting timing for sure to do that, right? I don't really know about all that. I've seen some people say it's Kevin Owens. That one makes sense to me. I don't know what the royal family thing is. Maybe they're starting their own group and calling themselves the royal family. That'd be pretty cool. I would love to see a storyline where it's like Randy, Sammy, and Kevin Owens, and they all turn their back on Cody, and then Cody has nobody left. And they are telling that story. They're telling the story that Cody's losing all the people that have that helped him along the way. Like that picture that Cody has at WrestleMania, eventually every single one of them, even LA Knight for some reason, he was there for some reason. Like they're all going to start turning on him. And it's great. They're doing it now. But I would love to see something like if it's Randy, Kevin, and Sammy, and they call themselves the Royal Family. That would be pretty sweet. I'd be cool with that because Cody has kind of done some heelish things to them. So it would make a lot of sense for them to start some kind of group The one that I think is the most interesting, though, is the Wyatt family, the Wyatt Six. It doesn't really make the most sense when it comes to Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton as a feud, but it makes sense for Randy Orton to want to be with the Wyatt Six, though, because he was a part of the Wyatt family at one point. I know that he was just infiltrating it, but he has very close ties to Bray Wyatt. And what's interesting is the Wyatt Six whole shtick is that they don't like it when you go against your friends and your family. So they could have a case here that's like, Randy never turned his back on you. It was you. You turned your back on Randy first. What Randy's doing is justified. And I think that would be very interesting. I don't know how or why how they would do that, or even why they would do that, but that's just something that I would like to see personally. That's a personal Jeff Scooter, I barely know her request, that at some point Randy Orton and the Wyatt Six have some kind of interaction. I think that would be kind of cool. They could right the wrong of how bad that WrestleMania match was between The Fiend and Randy Orton, and Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton the first time around at WrestleMania 33. Both those matches were very bad, and it shouldn't have been. They should have been fantastic, but it is what it is. Let me know down in the comments below, who do you think Randy Orton was talking about? Should Cody and Randy be the main event of night 2? Or are they just going to main event night 1, which is still the main event, which is fantastic. But I've seen some discourse online about that it's like Randy and Cody should now be night 2. So that's interesting, very interesting. But I think they're set. Roman versus Punk, night 2, World Heavyweight Championship. That's a huge match. They're both huge matches, but I don't think you can go wrong either way. And this has been Jeff Scooter. I barely know where. See you in the next video.